What's going on, y'all? This is the Conscious One coming at you. Just gonna do this little recording before I head out for the evening. But I just want to talk about a few things before I get out of here. I'm not gonna elaborate on too many subjects. So I'm pretty sure some of y'all may have heard the reports came out that, some woman in Philadelphia got raped while everybody stood and watched with their cell phones. Could this be a real incident? Maybe. Could it be fake? Maybe not. I first heard it on the radio yesterday when I was driving. And me personally, I barely believe anything that comes out on the media, because whatever they feeding you, they're allowing you to see. A lot of things in this society right now is happening based up on a setup situation. A lot of individuals are glowing. For y'all that don't know those terms, glowing means somebody that is working for, one of the alphabet soups, and they'll have a YouTube channel and they'll talk about all the things that, can cause people to come to their channel and comment, and they could talk about all kind of subjects, and it sounds like they relating to exactly how you feeling as a man or a woman, and all they doing is collecting your information to find out who's going to be the dissidents, who's going to be the next person on a terror list. Meanwhile, the person doing a YouTube video is speaking exactly like how the average straight male would feel out here these days, because they already know how you feel, because they caused it. They caused it so that you would feel this way. I remember I was working for Amazon. They gave me a water bottle, but it was really a piss bottle. It was to take a piss in on a van, because they tracked me wherever I go, and I didn't have time to take a break. So, that's lifting heavy boxes for 9 hours without a break. It was funny too, because I had got a call from some woman on the phone telling me about, having some kind of lawsuit on a company I work for based on the fact that they wasn't allowing people lunch breaks or giving them the correct lunch breaks. I know with me, I was working for an affiliate of Amazon. They only allowed me 30-minute breaks when actually they were supposed to give me an hour. But, I wasn't trying to get involved in that at all. My main thing was to just walk away from it all, because you never know how you're being set up in this society. It can sound like somebody's trying to help you and they're not. So it's best just to walk away from a bad situation. A few more things. I even had to do number twos on that Amazon van I was driving. Yes, and women had to do it as well. This is what they have allowed in this place. You got to remember that this country is not a nation, because it's not a race of people. American is not a race. It's just a corporation. That's all it was. Everything here is pretty much bought and paid for by other entities, and you are just sold on a stock as a commodity when you're born in this country. And that's the truth. It's kind of interesting. A guy like myself, I would never get views. They blocked so many of my comments. And so I just want to let people know who do listen to me, they block so many of my comments. So when I see other guys on other channels talking about things and saying certain trigger words that I know I couldn't talk about, and I don't hardly say any trigger words, and they still blocking my stuff. There's so much content I wish I can download and upload rather to YouTube. But even a computer can even not allow it doesn't allow me to download certain videos, even videos that that I do know that doesn't have any trigger words, but somehow these algorithms have it. Whatever you talking about that has something against the mainstream, they just block you. They got all the trigger words. They know what you're gonna say when you're trying to go against the system, and they don't allow you to upload videos and doing all kind of stuff. So I just want to let y'all know there's plenty of stuff I wish I can download. One guy's called Infinite Plane Radio. Y'all could check him out. You know, his channel gets blocked all the time. I try to upload his information, just snippets of his information he's talking about, and my downloader doesn't download it. So I just want to mention that. But going back to that situation with the woman allegedly being raped on a train and people just watching with their cell phones, yeah, it's possible. I mean, living here in a blue state, I see how men are not allowed to be men here, and you know that whole situation can be glowing too. It could be a setup. You know, a woman and a man can be in on it, hoping that, you know, some man rise up and saves the day and saves the woman for getting raped. But what you may or may not know is that those two may be in on it. They may both be paid to get a bunch of men locked up. This is the situation that we are dealing with now, guys. I hope y'all know how serious this situation is. I really do, because there's traps everywhere. You know, so I just want to bring up that situation, because you don't know what's real out here and what's not. There's so much acting going on out here. Crisis actors, all kind of stuff. Probably 80% of the population out here right now is probably working for the government. You have people working for the government living in your neighborhood, living in your building, living in the house across the street from you, watching everything that you're doing. And this is where we live right now, folks. Trying to see if I want to, but yeah, you know, this whole marry and reproduce thing. Why would I want to marry and reproduce? So I can make another slave for Amazon or Walmart? Is that why I'm supposed to reproduce? You see, this is why I made the video Marry and Reproduce, and expose the fallacies of it. It's all BS. You know, so I definitely see what's going on out here. You know, they allow all this transgender, all this homosexuality. Why? Keep the straight man down. And then the woman, she goes along with it because all she's going to do is be subservient to the system. She's going to ride the beast, like the book of Revelation says. And so, like, the average straight male out here doesn't have anywhere to run and where to hide. Though he feels that the woman is against him. The gay people aren't on his side. So what is a male supposed to do? See, I'm just glad I already lived 40 years of my life, because I don't wish to live a long time in this system. I'll be straight up honest. And I'm trying to think. I keep wanting to mention something. Getting off track. Excuse me. I don't prepare to give speeches. I'm just going raw off my, what I'm feeling. But yeah, you gotta be really careful out here, guys. And if you're living in a blue state, you should be trying to work to get out of that blue state if you can. Because the demons, all is nothing but demonic activity going on in the blue states. That I know for sure. But I know what I was going to mention, and women, I mean, I feel sorry for you, especially young women coming up thinking they supposed, they program to marry and reproduce. Let me tell you guys something. When I'm delivering food to these people out here, these women are coming outside like they are going on a date. This is listen to what I'm saying. I'm just a food delivery person. And when I deliver this food to these women come outside dressed up like they going out on a date. They're looking at what kind of car I drive. It's showing them what kind of car I drive, showing them my face before I come. They say, ooh, we may have one tonight. This is how women are trying to get out on dates now, because the straight males we're not even having it no more. We just saying, okay, we're going to just exit stage right. Just exit the stage, exit the world stage. And so what do women have left out here? All you have out here is, pussyfied men, homosexuality, queer men. There's no men out here for these women. That's all I see all night long is women. I don't know where the guys is. Most of the men gone. They either in jail or working in some Amazon slave Chinese factory. It's the truth. So I deliver food to these women, and they are coming out like they are going out on a date with me. Sometimes two of them come out. Like last night, two of them come out to size me up. They say, if you don't want her, maybe maybe he'll want you, or he'll want the other one. See, this is what women are doing. Late at night, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, they see me, I'm coming with their food, and they are setting that up as a potential date. Y'all just think about that. And that's all I got to say. I'm out. Peace.